We're set for a Power 4 conference matchup. It's the SEC versus the Big 12. Both sides looking for a statement victory today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we're going to see the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Gonna run it. It's Barry. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Position backed up inside their own 10. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Quick throw to the left. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's bringing it back. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU. A huge defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Caught behind the line. It's Royer. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
First down and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. The sure hands, it's Walker. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a dart right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking to chuck it again. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Makes the ground. It's Allen. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Bearcats with first and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Walker. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Sorsby. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. It's brought down, but it's a first down, spotted near the 41.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Here comes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. There's the handoff. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Walker. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Bearcats look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. this offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. A crucial pick-6. And a pick-6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. It's a wide receiver screen.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught near the sticks. It's Walker. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Dropping back. It's Sorsby. Defense is coming after him. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Walker. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Looks like the Bearcats will line up to kick it away. That's just the 1st punt for this offense tonight. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Running with purpose. Finds room at the 30. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
To throw, it's Messmeyer. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
29 Philly.
Handoff with a single back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Caught by the receiver. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the 2nd half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
Looking to throw it deep. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this 2nd half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
looking to throw. It's Sorsby. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Bearcats. They couldn't stop him there.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Cincinnati, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. The 30. That's the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Bearcats offense back out of the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Pryor. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Snags the quick throw. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's Walker. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Sorsby. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And there's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Let's go.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Delayed handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Finds his man. It's Anderson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that one tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down marker.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Caldwell. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
That's reeled in. It's Caldwell. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. This time a completion. Pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The receiver makes the catch. Muscles past the defender. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Bringing pressure. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Cincinnati, 21.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Single back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a gap. It's Berry. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's second down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Johnson. Pump over the middle. It's Green.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Toss play to the outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On the run, it's Lindsey. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
He's brought down at the 35. Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He missed it. Off target that time. And this remains a 3-score game at 24-point margin.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He fires it down the middle. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Powering through the defender. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
1st and 10 play coming up. On the ground, it's Lindsey. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a strong stiff arm. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback will take a knee. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback just kneels down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.